Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to worship in this first Sunday in the Lenten season. It is so good to be here together after being away since the first Sunday of Advent. I'm Pastor David Byerly, and my wife is Deacon Mary Lou Byerly, sitting here with the video right on me, and she will be putting these announcements and then the gospel and the sermon on the website and Facebook page. We're working to be able to do that. Mary Lou and I are members here at Messiah. We have been for more than 4 years. We've been retired from the Lycoming Lutheran Trinity, Redeemer, and St. Michael's, and the former St. Matthew's. We retired the 1st of September, so we have been here in worship. And when we found out that Pastor Rainsborough would be taking a 3-month Sabbath, we talked with the bishop and said, you know what, we're retired, but if you need us, we can do this for 3 months. And after the 3 months, we're going back in the pews. And we're once again going to be David and Mary Lou, okay? That's the deal, because we are retired. We're working 1/3 time between the two of us. Deacon Mary Lou will be mainly working with pastoral care, and I'll be leading the worship and doing some council meetings and whatever needs to be done in the office. But know this, the council and Marilyn Fraley and Wilma Rieger are doing the lion's share of the work, and we are filling in some. And that's just the way it's going to be. We're glad to help out in that way. We didn't have Ash Wednesday services, but the Alleluia is put away in that box, and Easter Vigil, it will come out of the box, so it's right there. It was, I guess, safer not to do the ashes and not to have Ash Wednesday, and we had just started. We will have Holy Week services, Maundy, Thursday, Good Friday, and Easter Vigil. And so those things will happen, but I'll talk a little bit about the beginning of Lent during the sermon. I want to keep these announcements brief because we're not supposed to be in here too long. We're supposed to have a brief service. It may take a little longer today. We will be communing in both elements, and we will come forward in mask. I'm glad to see that everyone has their masks on. You'll receive the bread from me at the center, and then after you've come forward and gotten that, you'll go to either side, and you will first pick up, well, with the bread, do this. Hands out, palms up, so I can just drop it in and there's no contact. Then you'll go here, take your mask off, and eat your bread. You put your mask back on, you'll come in, you'll grab a cup, which you'll see on the trays upside down. You'll go over to that station, and the communion assistant will pour a little wine in your glass. Then you go past her and take your mask off once again to take the communion cup. And then there's a place to put the disposable cup past that, and then you'll pray your prayer after communion on your way out of the church. So we hope that works. This is what council has come up with to make this work the best. And we'll be flexible with it. We'll see how this works out, and we'll go with that. So the one thing the bishop is not real happy about is that we're singing one verse of each hymn. But Lutherans are not known for singing out really loud. Please sing quietly like we normally do. One verse. We want to have some music. We're hoping that the numbers keep coming down, and that by Easter maybe we can sing more than one verse with the Easter hymns. We'll see how that works. When we pass the peace, don't go around in the church. Just stay in your place and wave and pass the peace that way. Also understand that not everyone is ready to come back to worship in person. That's okay. That's why we're still putting things online. We want to stay connected with everyone. Call your fellow members who you don't see here and say, you know, we understand why you're not here. That's okay. We're going to stay connected. So thanks to everyone for going through this 3 months with Deacon Mary Lou and me together to keep this church strong and doing the ministry we want to do. As we sing, if we have an organ that goes out, it's okay. The organ is going to be fixed this week, but it's kind of limping along right now. If the organ quits, Jared will simply go to the piano and we'll continue our worship. Deacon Mary Lou and I are available for emergencies. Use that system that's set up on the office phone. We are also available anytime to talk to any of you. You can email us or you can get through the office and they'll get to us. We can talk about your concerns as long as they don't involve Pastor Rainsborough, because the council is working with the discernment team on that, and we are praying for Pastor Rainsborough and his family this whole time. We are wanting to welcome him back after this 3 months, so we will continue to fulfill our ministries as we are all called to do. And so the only other thing is, are there any other prayers to add to the prayer list for this morning? Okay. Yes. Christine Chelson.